We are still digging into the 5 love languages today, and we're going to focus a little bit of attention on words of affirmation. As with all of the love languages that we are talking about, I don't want you to overcomplicate things. Simply thinking of words of affirmation is how can I use my words to show my partner that I love them, that I care about them, that they matter, those sorts of things. So if this isn't maybe your primary way that you receive love, it might be tough at times to put yourself in their shoes and go, how would I show this? So that's that empathy tool that we talk about, where you try to put yourself in the other person's shoes to try and think about what they may enjoy from this perspective. So some examples of ways to show words of affirmation could be something simple like a little post-it note that you write a loving quick message on and maybe put it on the rearview mirror of their car. Write them an actual note that they're going to see. Maybe you put it in their briefcase or their lunchbox or something before they leave for the day, so that at some point throughout that day, they're going to find that note. They're going to get to read those words and sort of feel your love through that message. I have even had couples that will set a timer on their phone so that at different intervals throughout the day, they're going to send a text message to their partner to just say, hey, I love you. I was thinking about you. Now, I realize that you don't want to overdo this. You don't want it to feel like every day you are on some sort of an expectation that you have to, do 6 or 7 different things. The idea is that if you make them very quality experiences, or if you set up some regularity that your partner knows what to expect from you, not only is it going to give you a way to show them your love on a regular basis, but it's going to help them have a consistency of feeling love from you. Words of affirmation, it's really just about saying, what are the words that they would love to hear from me, or that I know really fill them up and make them feel my love when they hear them. Now, the ones I've given you so far are examples of things you can do that they're going to read or see from you, maybe when you're not face to face. It is also perfectly fine when you do see one another at the end of the day or before you leave in the morning. Just a quick message like, hey, do you know how much I love you? Do you know how grateful I am for you? Do you know how much I love our life together? Now, of course, I want you to take these ideas and make them your own, but I also want you to think about that it doesn't have to be complicated. Now, we're not going to dig into gifts yet, but I am going to show some overlap between words of affirmation and gifts. Let's say you buy them a card and then you write some words in the card. Not only are you giving them a gift of something that you purchased for them, but you're also using your words to express that message even deeper. So it's important to find the overlap of the languages as well as how they show up on their own. And I want to keep giving you some examples of how to find that overlap so that you can kind of have a never-ending supply of ways that you can give and receive love in your relationship. So if you have not taken the 5 love languages quiz yet, I will put the link to it in the description of this video. I really do recommend going through that quiz, having your partner go through that quiz so that you have a better understanding of what language each of you is speaking. And then it gets to be the creative fun of learning how to give to each other in a way that works best. And then I want you to come back next week for our discussion that we're going to be talking about gifts, and we're going to keep moving through the 5 love languages.